Okay, so we made it to the canyon, but our problem is there is hardly any snow at the mouth of the canyon. And so we're still gonna try to ride in because we think that there's gonna be some snow just a little further in. So we're just gonna stay on the side of the road as much as possible, but yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Look, I think if you get...
Is that wind coming from him? What the heck? He's so close. Look, he's like right there.
That's Lifeline.
Are you serious?
That's Lifeline with somebody in it. See how they're on the side? Oh, no. That's just stuff in there.
Oh.
That's Lifeline.
Oh, do you think they saw our snowmobiles?
No, I think that they're...
Do you think they're searching for somebody?
I wonder if they had to go for somebody. I don't know. I don't know if they're searching, but...
Well, I wonder if maybe they thought that was what they were looking for. Because look, they just did a circle ahead of us.
Yeah.
There she is. Oh. Beautiful. Okay, so we have officially made it to the cabin finally. And it is beautiful and a perfect day to do the off-grid cabin tour in the winter. So let me show you what our cabin looks like from the front. And then I'm going to walk around and show you a little bit of what it looks like just like around it. We're going to see if we can look at the water tanks. They're probably covered in snow. And look at the propane tanks. And we'll explain a little bit about all of those things and how we keep the cabin warm in the winter and how we have power and water. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, here's the cabin from the front. As you can see, it is absolutely adorable. Love this A-frame roof right there. There is a big deck right here, but it is covered in snow. I'm actually walking around in snowshoes because the snow is incredibly deep. That is a shed that we keep a generator in, and maybe I'll go get the key later so I can open it up, but we keep a generator in there when we need to use it, but we actually run this thing off solar most of the time. Probably 95% of the time. We only need a generator when we've got a lot of people here using a lot of power. So let me walk around on the other side and I'll show you where the solar panels are. All right, so you can kind of see a few of the solar panels right there. The others are seriously covered in snow. We've got a lot. I'm not exactly sure how many we have. I need to ask my dad. He knows way more about this than I do. But we've also got some over there that are also covered in snow. So when they're not covered in snow, they generate lots of energy, which is wonderful for having an off-grid cabin. For those who have an off-grid cabin and do not have solar, I imagine that life is a lot harder having an off-grid cabin and not having electricity, not having lights, but either having to use a generator and burning a lot of gas, which can be really expensive, or using lamps and stuff, which I know some people who do that, and it's a lot more effort. And of course, solar panels can be really expensive, but they're very effective and really, really nice in the long run. All of this snow is from the snow that is falling off the roof of the cabin. Oh, there you go. You can see the solar panels a lot better. The snow has just constantly been falling off since we've been here. And it's when we're here for probably about 24 hours and we've got the wood fire stove going, then eventually the whole roof warms up enough that all the snow falls off, which is super nice because then the solar panels are no longer blocked. But yes, this is the one side of the cabin. The other side looks pretty much the same. And we're gonna walk up here so I can show you the propane and the water tanks. Okay, the propane tanks are obviously buried, but we've got a line that runs underground and goes to the back of the cabin. The water tanks are also very much buried, but we've got a line that runs down here, so it is gravity fed into the cabin, and then we've got like a water filter that we run it through. But we got a couple sinks in there, so it's nice to have running water all the time. All that snow on this side of the cabin is quite a lot. Quite a lot of snow. Those are the solar panels, some other ones. These were put up, I don't know when they were put up. I think last spring. They're really nice, but it does kind of suck that we got this snow on here, which really wouldn't be that hard to get it off, but this sun is unbelievable. It is so warm, and it is so peaceful up here. It is just magnificent. So this is a great place to be. Okay, so open the front door. Brings us in here. So we just got we bought all new furniture when we bought this cabin because the old furniture was kind of grody. This is the wood burning fireplace. You can open it up and see. It's a lot of wood in there. It's super nice. Keeps this place super toasty. We also have this little button here which turns on a fan, and so it pushes the hot air out, but sometimes we get super, super hot at night when we stay the night here because it brings in so much heat. So, yeah. Do you want to show them the wood through that door?
Yep. So before the winter hits, obviously we try and get all this wood put together. We've used quite a bit of it this winter already, but we stack it all the way up there. So that was that high all the way back. So we've used quite a bit of wood, but it's also coming down towards the end of the winter, so.
So then, come in here. That is a, what do you call that thing?
It's our propane heater.
Propane heater. We have yet to hook it up.
We didn't quite get it done. They had it all plumbed and everything right before winter hit, and winter came a little too early, and so we didn't quite get it all done.
Yeah, but
or else we'd be using it too.
Yeah. So that is one project for this year. This is a back room. This is basically just our storage room. So that it's not in the way everywhere else in the cabin. But yeah, it's nice to have all this storage space. These cupboards are mouse proof. My mom made sure that everything in this cabin was going to be mouse proof because that was a problem when we initially bought this cabin. So that's super nice to not have mouse crap everywhere.
All right, so you come over here to the solar system that we have. We have the Titan that we're running in here now. Looks like we're at about 85%, at 25.3 volts. We're using approximately 3 amps right now, which isn't much. It's just the fan off the wood stove that's pretty much doing that right now, because we don't have any lights or anything else on right now. You can see it's pretty light in here with just the windows open, or the blinds open and the windows, and because it's pretty sunny out. But
okay, so during the summertime, or when those solar panels are uncovered, how many amps do they normally pull in?
Usually between 40 and 45 amps.
Okay, and how many solar panels do we have?
We have 10 solar panels that we're running.
Nice. And do we just have one battery?
There's 10.
How many batteries do we have?
We have 3 batteries with this Titan.
Okay. So like when it says it's like 88%, that's with all 3 batteries together?
It is all 3 batteries together. So it goes down slowly.
Nice.
Get down there. This is our bathroom. Right now, it froze.
We got some really cold temperatures.
And it froze, so we're heating it up. Hopefully you're able to get it to loosen up a little bit so we can use it. But we do have indoor plumbing. Essentially we have 4,500 gallons buried in the hillside. And we fill them up with totes. We bring up totes in the fall, make sure that we're full up for the winter, and usually last 2 years for us for as far as using it at the sink here and for using the restroom. So
yeah, and it gravity feeds, right? So it's like
it sits up on top of the hill, so it gravity feeds into the cabin and downstairs, which this is the downstairs. So you walk down there, you can probably see that a little bit.
yeah, see if I can point it down.
We've got a pressure tank, and then we have a little 12-volt pump that gives us a little bit more pressure in the lines. We can gravity feed it, and it would feed everything, but it wouldn't come out as fast. So we have a little 12-volt pump that we can pressurize it a little bit more, and it comes out a lot better. Toilet fills up faster, that kind of a thing. So, but it could gravity feed the rest of the cabin if we needed it to. This is the kitchen, dining room / area.
It's actually, if you think about it, this is actually a really nice size kitchen for a cabin, for a small cabin. Yeah.
So this cabin's about 1,200 square foot. So the kitchen takes up, a lot of it, which is really nice to have that room. There was other cabinets in here. You can kind of see what the cabinets used to look like up above the window there, Ash. That's where the cabinets used to look like. We actually pulled out all the cabinets. Found these other cabinets online, Facebook Marketplace, $500. We brought them all in, installed them. Wendy and her dad installed them so that we could have nice cabinets up here, which is really good. So
yeah, as you can see, we've got a little bit left that we have to do. We have to finish kind of like the walls, but that won't take very much. Another project for this year. But yeah, the sink works great. We got a really nice big sink in here. We got a nice size table.
Another project that we're working on this year is the on-demand water heater. We've got it all plumbed in. We just need to exhaust it so that we can get it turned on and ready to roll. So, which we'll do this spring / summertime, so that we can also take showers and have hot water anywhere in the cabin, and it's all on-demand propane.
Right, so, and the propane is just right outside this window. I showed you earlier. It's buried in the snow. I don't know if we can get this to... It's buried in the snow right there, but it runs in right here, doesn't it?
It does. It runs in. There's a manifold on the outside of the cabin, and then it runs in from there. Feeds the propane stove, the on-demand water heater, and the propane furnace or propane heater that's over there.
Right, and how many gallons do we have out there?
I have 500 gallons out there.
500 gallons.
So.
All right, we are going to show you the upstairs now. But first of all, I got to point out all of the cute decorations we've got in here. It's so homey and just seriously feels like a cabin. I mean, every single part of this place screams cabin. So even this like old, what is that? That's like a
old wagon wheel.
A wagon wheel, yeah.
And those are kerosene lamps.
Yeah, and they actually work. We've never tried them.
Yeah, we have.
We have tried them. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that.
There's kerosene in them and everything. Yeah,
we've got windows literally everywhere in the cabin because natural light is the best. So we'll walk up these stairs. We like to cover all the furniture up here so that no flies or mice or anything could get on them. Keep everything nice and clean. But we do have a million pool sticks, and we've got a really nice pool table. We have a mattress on top of this one right there, and we put it on the pool table when we've got enough people here, and we actually need that to use that as a bed. Beautiful view out this window. Beautiful, beautiful view.
Should we go out off the balcony?
Yeah, let's go look at the balcony. We had to replace the sliding door when we first bought it because it was kind of crappy. So here's the balcony. Another beautiful view. Ooh, kind of slick. We've got some other projects. We got to replace some of the insulation and the roofing, but that view is golden. I mean, you pay a lot to see things like that. But we've got a lot of snow up here right now. Normally we have a lot more than this, but we used to have some bats that lived in our roof. Tell them about the bats.
Yeah, we used to have bats sitting up there. There was a little, come down a little bit. So there used to be right up in there, there was a, where they could get up in there because the wood had fallen apart a little bit. So we went ahead and one day we came up here and scared them all out and got them all out, and then we fastened it all together and nailed it all together, and now they're not there anymore.
Yeah. So. We also have a little bit of a pack rat problem. I hate those things.
I do too.
We sometimes will come out here, as you can see, there's some pack rat poop right there. Thankfully, they can't get in the cabin. But we do have, they love living in our wood pile. And sometimes we'll just like bring out a pellet gun and shoot them.
Yep. One
by one at nighttime. Fun target practice. But yeah, so there are more decorations. Awesome. Do you have any last words to say?
We love our cabin. Sometimes it's a pain to get up here in the wintertime, but we love cabin, and we love, in the summertime, we're up here a couple times a week. It's because it's not very far from home, so it's nice.
Yeah. So, thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please put them down in the comments, and we'll try to respond to them as fast as possible. But yeah, living off-grid in a well, we don't live here, but having an off-grid cabin where we have everything we need from heat to water to shelter and everything else. I mean, it's pretty awesome. So, cool. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, we are headed out now on snowshoes because we did not bring the snowmobiles all the way up here. As you saw earlier, we got stuck and we just didn't want to risk it again. So we are snowshoeing and it is beautiful. So this is great.